Hey, YouTubers and others who may be viewing this video. This is Dre with Recovery One Drones. As we all are anticipating, or we finally got the release of the Mavic 4 Pro onto the market. I know some are relieved, some are a little bit disappointed in availability here in the United States, but we know these are things that are out of our control. And like I say, if you can't control something, don't worry about it, and hopefully it will come back to you. So that's all I have to say about the Mavic 4 Pro. But what I felt was a little more interesting, especially on the commercial side of the house, is that I'm seeing what I received in an email, not nothing new, but from this, I call them drone brokers. Basically, they're the middlemen who go out and solicit drone jobs, and pilots like myself and others who do commercial work. Uh, we dabble with them a little bit here and there. Some rely upon them a lot more than others for their ability to make an income, but it never hurts to be able to stay in circulation, as I would say, with a lot of these groups. If it be with ZView, Droners.io, a couple other ones that are out there. I think I got one from Drone Hive the other day, and everything else. So these groups are becoming more competitive themselves. We know that some have been revamped, just like ZView used to be drone based. They were bought out by ZView, and now that's who they are now. And their operating model pretty much stayed the same, but a little bit different here and there. But we got a new one here. We all remember when Droners.io went bankrupt about a year and a half ago, and no one shedded much of a tear. And a lot of us, some of us, were anticipating trying to pick up some of their in-house inventory to supplement our own inventory. But they did get bought by another firm, and they're back on their feet again, per se. And I just want to show you the email that I received from them just the other day. Let me go ahead and bring it up here, share it. There we go. Now, the part that got me about this was they have taken on the model of, I guess there was one company called, they contacted me a little over a year ago. I can't remember their name, but they had me in one of their articles a while back. And their thing was, if you become I would say, active member or a paying member, which I refer to as the pay for play type scenario, they will highlight you and your organization, or you as an individual, as a top pilot in their organization. And I'll read it here of what they sent me. It says, "We are rolling out Pilot Plus, a new membership built to help serious drone pilots to get more work and stand out on Droners.io. We're opening this up to just 100 drone operators before closing registration, and you must be on the wait list to join when it launches. Pilot Plus officially goes live on Wednesday, May 14th, and will be available for $29 a month. Here's what you get with Pilot Plus. Here's a list: top placement on every job you bid on, see what other pilots are bidding, show up first in client searches by location, priority access to Droner.io package jobs, boosted visibility in our newsletter, Pilot Plus badge, priority support from their team." And it goes on to ensure Pilot Plus remains a high quality program. You'll need to maintain a 4.0 star rating or higher to stay enrolled. Since Pilot Plus pilots are seen and hired more often by clients, we want to make sure only top performing pilots carry the badge. If you're ready to grow your drone business and get hired more often, grab your spot now. Okay. And it puts it pretty much out there. If you want to, as they say, be part of their selective pool of pilots, you're going to have to pay for it overall. Uh, I know I used them years ago when I first started out, and that's why I tell people, yeah, I did a lot of that grunt work. I worked for Drone Base, did jobs for them. I worked for Droners IO, made a little decent money with them. But like I said, it was a hit and miss with these guys. I was fortunate enough to pick up some other clients that I did work through them who contacted me directly afterwards. And we have continued to go on and have relationships that have benefited, I hope, on their end just as much on my end. Jobs I have gotten, not directly through these guys, but the clients I have picked up personally, the folks that I do Costco work for when they do their gas stations. I've done a couple of those over the years. I picked up a couple more clients that do things like Jack in the Box, the McDonald's, places like that. That the money, you know, good money when you deal with them directly, and it also allows you to have more input on what's taking place. Once again, a lot of these folks are individual retailers or brokers themselves, and they just cut out one more person in the loop. So, but if you're starting out as a brand new Part 107, trying to figure out the most asked question is, how do you get clients? Sometimes this is a good way to go to get your feet wet and also learn the process as far as, building up your profile, your portfolio, things of that nature. These are things that can help you grow. So when you start going out there and getting clients on your own, at least you are familiar of what the expectation level is and what you need to do to bring forth to the table. I'm a big advocate of having certifications. A lot of folks say, well, yeah, I've made money and done jobs, and it's just me and my drone. I said, well, bless your heart. But I know in the industry I work in, which is basically the construction industry, is which I deal in, having certifications as far as OSHA certifications, having other type of inspection type certifications never hurt. They only add more value to you as an individual. So, like I say, you can go either route, whatever your niche is in this market. Like I said, I did a few real estate jobs way back, I say 5, 6, 7 years ago. Um, I knew it was not a market I want to dwell in. The pay was very low back then. I can't imagine what it is now, unless you're doing full inside and outside work to where you can almost dictate a little bit of the money that you think you deserve to be paid. But I know using my 20 plus years of construction background and all the certifications that I bring to the table, I can always rely upon that, uh, my background to speak of, to pretty much demand that somebody of my caliber is worth a little bit more than somebody else because I understand what I'm looking at from 400 feet up or 200 feet up. I can add more to the table, and that's why it was easy for me to start doing things with surveyors, and so because I understand the overall system of what's required and also what the expectation from the client should be. So everything's about on my end is about training and certifications. For those who want to do this real estate, knock yourself out. I always recommend those who have a photography background, who really truly understand camera settings and all those type of things. Uh, Residential real estate might be a good fit for you. But I just want to let you know, for those who are in the commercial realm of things, Part 107 operators, that I'm seeing more and more of these broker type outfits starting to do the pay for play type of thing. And I feel that's how they're being able to keep the lights on in their system and pay the mortgage. Because a lot of these people are like data sitters. They solicit calls and they get information and they put it out there to their list of pilots. Like I said, I haven't done a job for these guys in probably about 4 years or longer, and I'm still on their list. That's why I was kind of shocked when I got this, and when I read through the email, I'm just like, wow. So if you're interested, you better contact them in the next 24 hours because today is Tuesday the 13th, and I guess their wait list is for the 14th. So this is a little short clip, just put a little information out there. And this is Dre, Recover One Drones. As I always say, hang on, enjoy the ride. Please subscribe. Appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye bye.